Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Michaela. With me is Felicity. In this video, we're gonna do a reading only library book. So I just got these from the library. It is The Maze Cutter. It takes place 73 years after the events of the Death Cure. When Thomas and the other immunes were sent to an island to survive the flare-triggered apocalypse, their descendants have thrived. So that follows them in their journey, and then this shows up to that island. This ship comes to the island, and then that woman is saying like the mainland is all sorts of messed up and whatever, and the cranks have evolved into more violent, intelligent versions of themselves. That is crazy. I'm so excited about this one. It's 253 pages, so it's not very long, which is great. And then we have Night Struck. This library wasn't all that big, but I knew I wanted to get at least 3 books. It is by Jenna Black, author of the Fairy Walker series. I've not heard of that before, but it starts with a cry in the night. Beckett, walking her dog one winter evening, fears it's an abandoned baby left out in the cold. But it's something else, something evil, and it tricks Beckett into opening a doorway to another realm, letting a darkness into our world, a corruption that begins transforming Philadelphia into a sinister and menacing version of itself, but only at night. So I thought that was really creepy and really interesting. Like, how do you just go on a walk one night and then you're opening a portal to another realm? I'm so curious. And then the last one, I've already started it. Go over to my hoopla. It is The Gilded Cage. And this morning I was listening to A Court of Thorns and Roses. So these are, I guess, technically library books since it's through my library. I'm counting them. But anyways, The Gilded Cage, I'm only like 16% through. I read a little bit on my way to different libraries today. You'll see that in another video. You wanna say hi again? But anyways, I am just gonna hop right into The Maze Cutter. I'm so excited. Reading update. I did start The Maze Cutter yesterday. I didn't get very far because I had a lot of editing to do for today's video. Actually, that's going up at 3. So I got to page 30, I think. So I just started again, and I put Felicity down for her nap. So now I have a while to read out here in the sun, soaking in the last bit of summer. We're just going to continue reading. I just had to move. It was so hot sitting over there. Update. I'm on page 44, and the boat just ran aground on the island, and they saw 8 bodies in the back of the boat, all shot in the head. And then one woman, which it says here that there's one woman. Rescue boat shows up with a woman bearing dark news. So now they're like wanting to help her because she can barely walk and stuff. Isaac is like, what if she has a disease? And the girl he's with, Miyoko, says they were shot in the head. Isaac, getting shot in the head is not a virus I've heard of. I'm so nervous that she has the flare. We have moved to the hanging chairs, and it feels so much better out here. I was getting really hot. I had to move different places so many times. I'm almost to page 90. You saw I'm on page 87, and they just got to the new world, or the old world, I guess it's called. I just hate the cranks, so I'm not looking forward to seeing them again. But Isaac, he keeps thinking about it. He's like, cranks, I can't stop thinking about them. It just creeps me out so much. And the lady that showed up, I don't understand what's going on there. She seems very creepy, and I don't know what her purpose is, because she was saying that life in the old world is isolation. Basically, that's all it is. So she doesn't have many answers to their lots of questions. We'll keep going though. Okay, we've gotten quite a bit farther. Let's see what time it is. 4:14. So been out here for a few hours. this. I don't know what's going on. It just seems like a lot of traveling that they're doing on the old world. They just got to this bridge. So if you've read it before, then you know what's happening at this bridge. And there's a few different POVs that it's following, and I can't tell like who has the flare, who doesn't, because they're so advanced. Like sometimes it'll say practicing flaring discipline, thinking that person is probably an advanced crank. And that's really creepy to think about, that there's more and that they seem like they're actual people, but they're really diseased. So that's really creepy. But for now, we'll keep going. I still have my Dr. Pepper. This has been one of my favorites, and we're just gonna keep plugging away. Scott said he was gonna be home sooner than he expected, so he's probably gonna be home soon. I'll read as much as I can before he gets home. Okay guys, I actually finished the book last night, so here's the final review for The Maze Cutter. So first of all, The Maze Cutter is the name of the boat, and the boat comes to the island and then they go back to the old world, and then they never talk about the boat again. So I don't know why the name of it is called The Maze Cutter when there's never another mention of the boat. A lot of it was really confusing. If you've read the book, maybe you know like all of the traveling parts of it. There are different POVs that you follow and people that are like the in-between, if you know what I mean. Overall, I think I would give this maybe 3.5. I love the world and the dystopian part of it, but I wish they talked about the family part more, like who's the descendants of who from the Glade. That I feel like was a missed opportunity. We only got to talk about one of the characters, Sonia. Her descendant is Sedina. I feel like that was the only person that was talked about who their ancestor was. So that was a little disappointing. And one of the lines says that Thomas died like some years ago, and that just broke my heart. That was really sad. So overall, I think this was pretty good. I feel like the adventure part and the traveling part could have been laid out better. His books I remember being really, really good. Like all of the Maze Runners. Like there was a specific thing that they needed to do, but at the very beginning of this, it's like, okay, well, what are they supposed to do? Like they didn't have to leave the island. I don't know. That was a little interesting. So 3.5 on this one. All right, here is the next book that we're reading. I showed you guys this in the beginning of the video, but if you don't remember, this is Night Struck, and basically every single night things go crazy. So the street lamps turn into gallows, creepy things are in alleyways and all of that. And she was just walking her dog. Like how this started, she was just walking her dog, and then she just opens the door to another realm somehow, and then all of these crazy things start happening. So everybody has to hide at night in order to not die, basically. Last night we went to food trucks, and they had like little tents set up with people selling stuff, and I found the cutest little thing to add to my shelves. But first, Freya wants to say hi. Here it is. Are you kidding me? Look how cute that is. The girl handmade, and it even has like the little stinger too. Tiny wings. You're joking. You know exactly where I'm gonna put this, don't you? With the Magnolia Parks books. Just sat right there. Are you kidding me? Hold on, you have to see. It is absolutely adorable. I wish I had like a taller shelf right here so I could put this on top, but oh my goodness, this is so cute right there. Outside, and as you saw, I have my library, my Kindle, and the book I just got from Barnes. We're gonna start with my library book. I don't know how entertaining it will be, so that's why I brought my Kindle and my other book along. I'm going to crack open my Dr. Pepper, eat my PB&J Crustables, my grapes, and read. Beckett has a best friend, Piper. She is one of those girls that is super pretty and popular, has all the friends and a boyfriend, and she's super obsessed with her boyfriend, which is their senior year in high school, so yeah, they're gonna be like that. But Piper invited her out on a Saturday night, like a girls' night party type of thing, and what does she do when she picks her up? Immediately goes to her boyfriend's house and knocks on his door. You can't just be with your best friend. Ew.
She's also one of those people that doesn't pick up on people's cues, like how they're feeling. Like, she just said, "One stop first. Tonight will be more fun if we have some male companionship." And that was when I realized that this wasn't going to be a night on the town with just me and my best friend after all. If she noticed the disappointment that stabbed through me, she gave no sign as she reached up and rapped on the door of Luke's house. No awareness of other people's feelings. And also, the boyfriend that Piper has is the boy that Beckett had a crush on, but she didn't tell Piper. I'll catch you guys later when I have more of an update.
Good morning. I know I didn't film anything about me reading this book, but I finished None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I don't know what to think. Who do I believe? And what in the world? I think I finished it in about like 2 sittings. So it was pretty good. I don't know what to think. If you don't know what it's about, basically this woman goes to her birthday dinner and she's with her husband who looks like her dad, and so they sit down and they're waiting for their meal, and then they see this group of people come in for another woman's birthday, and they are both turning 45 on the same day. The other woman at the other table, she finds out her name is Alex Summers, and she goes into the bathroom, and then Josie, the main character, then follows Alex into the bathroom, starts a little conversation. So that's how they meet, and then they get to talking some more, and then they start doing a podcast together. So it's all about, "Hi, I'm your birthday twin," and it's just basically Josie telling Alex the story of her life. Oh my goodness, it's creepy, it's eerie, it's suspenseful, it's like, I don't know, it's really crazy. Sorry, Felicity almost grabbed my coffee and that would have been really bad. But anyways, there was just so many things where I'm like, oh, how the heck. During the book, you see interviews from other people. Like, I think at the beginning of the book, you see an interview where this couple was like, yeah, she just handed us her dog. And I'm like, okay, well, what relevance does this have? Because during the book, she has her dog. I was really confused. And I really liked how it all ties in. Like, all of the interviews that she does gives a little bit of backstory to who Josie is and like what's going on. And I feel really bad for Alex too, because she's just like unaware about all of this that's going on in Josie's life, and all these other people kind of know who she is and like what her personality type kind of is, and like just basically how she is and how she is with people. I recommend. I really liked When She Was Gone, I think, by her as well. I did not guess in either of these books what was going to happen. I read it on my Kindle and I was going to show you it while I was talking to you, but again, this book, it must be too large of content to load it all or something, because I can have it open, right? It's all loaded, turns the page, but you normally can tap the top of the screen, right? Well, it won't let me. To go back into the library, it will not let me. But now I have to go update the reading vlog because I've been going back between my books and then library books to make these 2 videos, so a little confusing. So if you see me in the same outfit that you've seen me before in, that's why, because I'm going back and forth. I'm going to continue reading this, so if you want to see me reading this, go watch the reading vlog, or if the reading vlog is up first, go watch the library book one. So anyways, I will see you guys when I have an update about Night Struck. Let's see, actually, I don't remember what I last told you about it, but things are getting creepy. Like, she just walked home from school and she's walking through like a park or something. She sees statues that are a little bit different. Like, it's a bird, I think, and usually it's like perched and like sitting normally, wings aren't out or anything, beak is closed, but when she's walking past during the night, the beak is open, the wings are out, its head is a little bit lower. Like, it's creepy. And she also ran into some guy. There's also these chapters that are completely in italics, so I think these are the things that are happening during night. They just don't know it yet, and her dad is a police officer that's kind of like investigating these kinds of things, so it's all pretty creepy and getting even more creepy. I'm excited about this one. It's gonna go by quick, and I have to finish it this week because it returns on the 26th. Let's continue reading this one. Okay, I'm not even sure if you can hear me or see me okay, because I can hardly even see the screen, but we're outside. It is 72. It was 70 earlier and it felt really cold, so I put this on, but now I'm feeling hot, so I might take it off. But anyways, update on Night Struck.
I'm more than halfway now. I forget what percentage I'm at, but I'm on chapter 18, and oh my goodness, it's so creepy. Just these last couple chapters when it's like the first night they're in the house and stuff is happening outside, and then the dog is just going feral at the windows, in the door, even the upstairs window too. Because her dad works in the police enforcement, he has a gun in the safe and taught her how to shoot. So she went and got it, and it's her and her best friend in the house. Piper, the one I don't like. Anyways, Bob, the dog, is just absolutely going crazy at the front door. All the windows on the first floor. She goes upstairs to get the gun, and then whatever it is outside starts crawling up the house. But it never gets inside. And then I guess the houses share a wall with the next door house. So the neighbor is like banging on the door because she doesn't like to hear dog barking, like it's obviously annoying her. And then she comes outside, the thing gets her. Anyways, it is so creepy, but it's keeping my attention so well. So I'm hoping to finish it. If not today, then tomorrow.
Alright guys, so here's the last update. I finished Nightstruck last night. After my shower, I stayed up to read it by the little heater, and oh my goodness. I should have seen that ending coming. I did not. There is a second one, and I want to see if it's on Kindle or anything, because oh my goodness, if it is, let's see, Nightstruck. Oh, it's not. But I could read the sample of it. Oh my goodness, it was published May 30th, 2017. Anyways, I rated this like a 3.5, purely because it was so suspenseful. On the edge of my seat every time I started reading it. I had to stop reading it one night because I was so creeped out by it. It was that bad. If you're into the suspenseful, all that sort of thing, definitely check Nightstruck out. Oh my goodness. I do wish that we could have seen what she calls like the constructs or like the hydras, or even more of the Nightstruck more, but really she's just in her house most of the time. And also the Nightstruck are able to go into houses, so that was creepy. But at her house, her dad, because he was a police commissioner or whatever he is, he had put rails or bars or whatever on the first floor windows, and then towel bars or something on the second floor windows, so even if they broke the glass, they couldn't get in. That was good at least, but that doesn't stop people from breaking other people's windows or breaking down their doors. It was really creepy, and the author did that really well, but I just wish we could have seen more of the constructs. And on the cover of the book, you see the lamppost has a gallows on it. I think the book only mentions it once, so yeah, I just wish we could have seen that side more. Maybe in the second book she'll do that more. I don't know, because really in the first book, things are just starting to happen and you're just getting introduced as she is seeing it and finding out things. So I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, like, comment, and make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss an upload. I know I was late this last time because it was Scott's birthday, and I was also thinking it was Monday. I don't know, but I do have videos lined up to be consistent, so don't worry. And I also have a reading vlog where I'm reading When the Moon Hatched, and I forget what other books are in that video. It's been so long since I started that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, we are almost to 100. I think we're down a little bit. Yeah, we are at 94. So 6 more to go, and then we'll be at 100. I will see you guys in my next video. And I also wanted to mention, I did listen to ACOTAR, kind of. I think I included it a little bit in this video, and a little bit of The Gilded Cage, but since I bought The Gilded Cage, it's no longer a library book. I did not continue with that one. If you're wondering where those 2 books were, I'm not going to include them because one was a reread and I bought the book, so it's no longer a library book. So just thought I would include that.